बंद नहीं करूंगा। नरेंद्र मोदी जी का अदानी के साथ क्या रिश्ता है और 20,000 करोड़ रुपए किसके हैं, मैं पूछता जाऊंगा। मुझे कोई डर नहीं लगता इन लोगों से। और अगर ये सोचें कि मुझे डिस्क्वालीफाई करके, धमका के, जेल में डाल के मुझे बंद कर सकते, नहीं, मेरी वो हिस्ट्री नहीं है। मैं हिंदुस्तान के लोकतंत्र के लिए लड़ रहा हूं और मैं हिंदुस्तान के लोकतंत्र के लिए लड़ता रहूंगा। किसी चीज से नहीं डरता हूं, यह सच्चाई है। अब आप सवाल पूछिए।
एक एक करके प्लीज। हम
I'll say it in English also.
Sorry.
I'll say it in English also. The question begins a few weeks back in Parliament, where I asked the Prime Minister a very specific set of questions. Question number 1, 20,000 crore rupees or $3 billion are in shell companies owned by Mr. Adani. Mr. Adani could not have generated this money. He's an infrastructure business. Where did this money come from? Whose money is it? That was the first question. Whose shell companies are there? These companies are working in the defense field. Why does nobody know whose money this is? There is a Chinese national involved in this. Why is nobody asking the question, who is this Chinese national? That was the first question. Second question was set of questions with proof. Were what is the Prime Minister's relationship with Mr. Adani? I showed a picture of the Prime Minister and Mr. Adani's plane relaxing. I gave documentation about the defense industry, about the airports, about statements made in Sri Lanka, about statements made in Bangladesh, pictures of Mr. Narendra Modi sitting with the State Bank chairman in Australia. And I put this proof on the table. Immediately after that, the BJP started its work. My speech was expunged. I wrote a letter to the Speaker with a detailed explanation on the defense industry, on the airports, with press clippings, supporting documents, legal documents, and said this is the supporting foundation of my speech. I have not made this speech, I have not invented this. This is detailed research, here it is. Nothing happened. Nothing was revoked. My speech today is not part of the record of Parliament. The same, by the way, was done with Mr. Kharge. After that, BJP ministers lied about me in Parliament. They made the statement to distract from the Adani issue. The whole game, disqualification, and all these statements are to distract from the central question, whose money is it? 20,000 crores, whose is it? Kiska hai ye? That's the main question. The whole thing is to distract. So, they said that I've asked foreign forces to help India. Most ridiculous statement. I have never made such a statement. You can look at all the conversations I had in the United Kingdom. Not one such statement was made. In fact, I said this is India's problem. India has to resolve this problem, right? A minister lies on the floor of the House. I wrote to the Speaker and I said, Speaker, sir, it is my right as a member of Parliament, when somebody makes an accusation, to state my position. Please let me state my position. The first letter is not answered. I then write a second letter with more details, saying the names and what was said. Still no answer. I then go to the Speaker's chamber and I say, Speaker, sir, what is going on? We live in a democracy. You are the defender of that democracy. Why are you not letting me make my statement? The Speaker smiles and says, I cannot do that. Come and have a cup of tea with me. Right? So this is the whole drama that is being orchestrated to defend the Prime Minister from the simple question, whose 20,000 crore rupees, whose $3 billion went to Mr. Adani's shell companies?
हाँ जी मोहित एक मिनट